Hi everyone, my name is L to the O to the LLYCIOUS, and here at Zone 3 NI Secretariat in Abuja, I've decided to ask some core members, few of the core members here, what they feel about being an Abuja corper. Come with me, let's go ask some few questions. Hi Rain.
Hi, how are you?
Okay, FCT core member, everybody seems to like make it a big deal. Is it overrated for you?
I feel like it is overrated because the struggle right now is insane. So yeah, it is overrated.
But what about this expectation of getting a PPA that pays 100,000 naira, 200,000 naira? How much is your PPA paying you? It's worth it.
It's Abuja, so naturally, unless you know someone, you would struggle a lot. And most PPAs might not actually pay you because they're like, you're an Abuja person. Why should we pay? If you can afford to be in Abuja, then why should we pay you? But some others might be generous, maybe between 10 to 25k, and then if you know someone, then you can earn more.
So do you think there's a difference between being an Abuja core member and serving in other states?
I'll probably say the difference is they feel like you're already privileged enough to be in Abuja, so you don't get any special treatment, sort of. Yes.
Hi, my name is Lolicious. What's your name?
James.
Nice to meet you. Okay, so being an Abuja corper, yeah?
Okay.
Is it overrated for you or underrated?
Right. Overrated.
Why
From
did you
the
say
moment
that?
I stepped into the camp, I expected more from the camp infrastructures. It was very poor. The hall was even not completed. And even the dust around. Okay, from that, and then coming out of the camp, I expected to see maybe one rich allergist daughter. I wasn't expecting much.
You might still
I'm done already. This is my last month. So what's there?
What about your PPA? Did you get a PPA paying 100,000 naira per month?
Come on.
200,000.
Which PPA pays 100k in Abuja?
They said they do.
There's no PPA paying 100k. Okay, maybe they might. I don't know. They may be, but I didn't see any. Oh, my PPA pays how much? Something as maybe a little below.
Below what?
Our allowance. So.
But you still got something substantial.
For what?
Okay, what about the transportation?
Working like a normal staff. And the transportation is taking more than half of your salary. So
what of the accommodation?
There's no accommodation. Maybe.
Wow.
Forget about if you want to get an accommodation here, maybe 300k up for in town. Then if you are going out of town, Lube, Pape, what's the name of it? Maraba, Nyanya. If you plan like 170 for yourself, come with a pit latrine, like God, what the fuck is that?
Okay, now let me ask this lastly. Since you said you are almost done with your service here, would you have said that if you had maybe served in another state, it would have been better, or do you still like Abuja serving here?
I still like 7 years. Still very good. I made new friends. I met people, connections, although it was not like I expected, but the connections are still there. So it's something I will still do it again here, but maybe in another company.
Alright, thank you so much for speaking with us.
My name is Adi. What's up now?
Okay, so being an Abuja corper, do you think it's overrated or underrated?
Nah, man, it's overrated, man. It's overrated.
Why did you say that?
Because everyone's coming to Abuja to chill and what. There's nothing here, man. It's just a cruise day. But I just stress. But to even this, but shall we get small bills with the link up with some of them? Not too bad, yeah.
Okay, but what about your PPA? Some people said, okay, when you're serving in Abuja, you get PPAs that pay 100,000 naira, 200,000 naira. And how much are you getting?
See, that one has come, nothing like that. PPA for Abuja, nothing there.
Do you think it's the same thing with other states, or do you think it's different? Do you think serving in Abuja is the same thing as serving in other states?
I feel like the same thing.
How?
It's like the same thing. The pay, all these big ministries, they're not paying at least 5k, 6k, 7k, that's what they're paying. What am I missing with that money? It's nothing.
So what about the transportation and accommodation? How are you finding it?
That's the worst. Transportation is the worst. Ubers, you come out billing 2k, 3k. How am I going to live now? No makes sense now.
I don't know. I think we all were expecting so much, and But to be honest, it's just fine. It's okay.
How about
Yes.
your PPA?
No. My PPA personally, they don't pay 50,000 naira, 100,000 naira, whatever. But there are some PPAs, to be honest, that have like some other opportunities
But
for you
are
to
you
get.
comfortable? Do you feel like if you had been in another state, it would have been better for you?
No, I love being here.
You love being here.
Yes.
Is it overrated for you or underrated?
Actually, I had way more expectations coming down to Abuja for this service,
Okay.
And getting here, I was meeting something else, like different.
What are your expectations to meet sugar mommy to get a PPA of 100,000 naira per month? And
You know now, work in a nice organization, like get money, but then coming here and they're not even paying you a PPA, and then you have to just join the queue. Look at the queue, like it's crazy. It's supposed to be fun, like way more fun than this, but
okay, so do you think serving in Abuja is not different from serving in other states? Do you think it's the same thing?
it's slightly different, because Abuja is Abuja, just the name thing, but apart from the name, it's overrated, trust me.
What about the transportation and the accommodation? How are you holding up?
Accommodation? No, it's pretty expensive, Houses are pretty expensive, and even finding a good one is even the most difficult part of the task. Transportation is pretty cool. Everywhere is almost to 200. But then if you don't know where you are going to, you're definitely going to get lost. You are definitely going to get lost in Abuja, because everywhere is like almost the same thing, and the whole roads are like highway. You can't walk. There's no checkable distance between two places. You must take a cab or something.
In me coming to Abuja with that kind, that kind of opinion, I was like, where's the money? Going to camp was really boring. I didn't really expect what I met, Camp was boring, I know. And then coming out of camp, the hustle for PP was not. It was out of this world.
Yours was real too.
The hustle for PP.
I didn't see Shege.
No, I saw beyond Chige Banza. And then, eventually, after several rejections and eventually getting one PPA, they don't pay there. And then going there, literally doing nothing, like admin work. I was even thinking, I was expecting something, at least closer to my course of study, and then just literally doing nothing. No, I was all just there boring, and then not being paid again. So the seriousness was actually not there for me anyway. I just go come the way I want.
Okay, so would you say that serving in Abuja is like the same thing with serving in another state?
No, it's not the same.
It's still different.
It's too different. Abuja, to an extent, even with all the complaints and all, we still find our way around, enjoy ourselves. Although I think other states too, you still have to just still find your way around too. But then it's different. The feeling is different. And then for me, being in Abuja so far, I've been privileged to go out, go places and all, and then seeing some kind of things, and I'm like, no, I have to stay here.
Being an Abuja corper, is it overrated for you or underrated?
I think it's overrated. Like, it's not that cool in Abuja. Like, for example, my PPA, they don't pay me. I'm virtually doing slavery.
So what was the expectation? What was the expectation like coming to Abuja? Do you think, okay, you get a PPA? They say, okay, there are some PPAs that pay core members 200,000 naira per month, 100,000 naira per month. What was the expectation? Why did you decide to stay in Abuja?
Well, like my PPA, like I thought that money would be there since it's like big name, Abuja, wherever. But when I came, like I'm not seeing any money. So right now, I just did for God hand, sha.
Okay, so how about the transportation and the accommodation? How are you getting up?
I no go lie you, sha. I know they go because they know they pay me. I dey go collect PC because like they don't pay me and I can't be spending my money. Like if I go, I'll go and eat. Like if I calculate how much I'll be spending, I'll be using my money to feed
yourself.
Exactly. So it doesn't make sense to be going and spending. I think like please, like if the federal government sees, I beg, more na increase Alawi to 200k. Please, let us chill. Like that 3k naira is losing value every year.
Okay, let me ask this. Do you think if you are serving in another state, do you think it's preferable, or you would still stay in Abuja?
Yeah, maybe I would like to serve in my state because like it's cheaper, like the commute and the movement. Here in Abuja is just name. You spend a lot of money, even Lagos too. Even if you get paid, you spend the money in like expenses. So it's better you just serve in your village or a village. That's just the best option.
Do you think there's a difference between being an Abuja corper and being serving in other states?
There's no difference because my friend who's currently in Ondo State is actually doing well, and there's no stress like this. Like my friend here who is holding the camera, he has an interview by 12 currently, but he can't go because of this now.
So they actually said when you're serving in Abuja, you get PPA that pay 100,000 naira, 200,000 naira. How is it like getting a PPA at your end?
Are you serious? My own side, for example, when they pay me is 10,000, him now is working for free. And if I tell you the place is mad where he's working.
Wow.
Just get the place.
So
it's
what
better.
About the accommodation and transportation? How are you?
To me, it's quite okay because I stay in town and I stay with my auntie. But him that comes from Guarimpa, I think he spends 1K every day.
Is it overrated for you?
See, to be very honest, it's a lot, honestly, because it is very stressful and it's terrible. It is very, very overrated.
Are you meeting up with your expectations? Because of they said PPA will be paid
to be very honest, I was supposed to even get a PPA last year, right? So I was not working for like 5 months, so they rejected me in November from July. So it is, and the salary structure is not even everywhere. Some places don't even pay at all. So
you think if you had been in another state, it would have been better?
Actually, very, very honest. The only advantage is because I'm coming from my house. If I was not coming from my house and in another place, I would have been actually very, very much better. So yeah, that's it.
But there's this thing about Abuja Komemba. Are you feeling that vibe in your end?
Nothing like that.
All right. Okay, so you've heard from them, and so if you're a couple, if you are a prospective core member and you are hoping to serve in Abuja, I just want you to know that mentality that you have, you should clear it a little because that expectation is kind of too heightened. So please just make sure that you don't have so much of an expectation coming to Abuja. It's just like the regular state, but although it's different, Abuja is Abuja, right? All right, peace out.